Everybody, and welcome back to Mod Stractions with your host, Mingoose. Today, we are working on our reactor again. I know we were working on our red house before. There's some changes I want to make to that. But yeah, finally got the stuff that I wanted to do the reactor. And boy, she look a pretty. I might have to put in one more thing here though. One more thing right there. But we'll get to that. We will get to that, and we're gonna have to name all our reactor stuff. But we also have this thing right here. So you guys have seen us make a big reactor before. This one is just bigger. It has an inside of 5 by 5. Okay, so that means the outside's a 7 by 7. And we've gone over the casing before. The reactor glass is just casing in the middle with glass on the side. And this right here, the reactor coolant port, is a piston, reactor casing, iron, and a bucket. And you'll get the blue one. To get the red one is you just take a wrench, and I think I had to go and make a Yeti wrench. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, I made the craft wrench, which is just a gear and some iron. And you take that and you right click on it to switch the input and output. And do I have the other things with me? I do. Oh, I might. Let's take a look. I don't even have the things that I thought I had. Let's go take a look at if I have it in here. I have these things, which we'll go over in a second. But I don't have my transfer pipes and stuff like that. Oh well. We'll get to that in a second then. So let me grab all of these things out of here. And we'll need that. We're going to need the other things before we put all that stuff in. As you see right here, inside, in between all of our pipes, which are going to be yellow, is some liquid enderium. And I used the forge, the smeltery from Tinkers to melt down ender eyes, and I put it all on the inside. One of the schematics I was looking at said that this is supposed to help, but we will see. It's supposed to make it run slightly more efficient. But that is for a passively cooled reactors. If you have the liquid or whatever you're putting on the inside. And liquid enderium is the best stuff that we have. And we're going to have to go back anyway. So let's go ahead and go back because I don't have the thing on me that I need. There's something very important that we have to make in this episode, guys. So I will take a look. Floodgate is what I was trying to use. It didn't work so well. There's my liquid enderium bucket. It's not even in here. Interesting. Did I put it in here? No. Okay. Well, we're going to be on a hunt for some other stuff then, guys. Yeah, don't go in there, please. So, let's go down to our storage area. Go in here. Take a look at things. Do I have... I don't even have transport pipes. That's what these things are called. Right? Yeah. Am I gonna have to jack one? I think I'm gonna have to jack one. Taken. And we need some of these and some of these. I'll put that back. Okay. And are my nether stars in here? ETH. No, they are not. Why can't I find anything, guys? This is just getting slightly annoying that I can't find anything. That's all because I'm unorganized. Why am I unorganized? Normally I'm not this unorganized. Anyway, let's go and try and find our nether stars, guys. Theoretically, I would keep them in here. No. No. Are they in here? No. In here? Yes, there's the nether stars. Put those in our inventory. Running out of space on things, so guess we just have all the materials with us. So we'll go run back downstairs. And we want ALU. This? No, that's definitely not it. Use, sit, enter. Now, what do I use this for? There we go. Ugh. We want this. Ludicrite blocks, guys. Ludicrite blocks. We don't have any plutonium though, do we? Ah. Sorry. There's a way I can get this without doing the thingy. I know the cyanide reprocessor. Thought there was a different way. Off camera, I made the cyanide reprocessor so we can get some plutonium, which we need for what we're going to be making. Our last thing we need to make. Mr. Villager over here traded Certus quartz for emeralds here for a little bit, and then we came over to Buddy over here, traded gold for emeralds, as you can see, and Certus quartz for emeralds. He's totally locked up. And the reason we needed that, guys, is... Oh boy! Oh boy. Let me get in yonder. Close doors, because we're going to be teleporting after we make this last bit of things. So there's a couple of things you guys can do with Nether Star. Besides make beacons and these extreme furnaces, and the extreme furnaces will be coming at some point. But you can make this ludicrite block. Yes. A ludicrite block. Rob, why did you spend so much time doing this? Because I was told it is the best conducting material for what we're going to be working on. I was about to say, don't tell me I don't have no ender pearls. Put these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I just realized the way I was doing my math before, that's only good enough for half of what I was planning. I'm super happy. Anyway, guys. Anyway. Oh yeah, I put all the stuff in here. Let us jump on over to our nuclear power plant. Yes, there are some structures in here finally now, guys. Things look still messy in here, but we're going to be working on that today. I don't even have the things that I wanted. It's just one of those nights, guys. I'm recording this one at night, and it's just one of those nights. Put the back in there. So, no, I need you. We're not gonna let that happen again. Oh, okay. So I went and made our passively cooled reactor. It's a 5x5 in the middle with a 7x7 casing. And we're going to have to be doing some things on top here at some point. And I'm going to need to put in another little modular thing. I'm going to put that in right there. And then we have these reactor coolant ports. And you make those very simple by these reactor casings in the corner, a little bit of iron, a bucket, and then a piston. So those are super cheap. To change one color from the other, you need a wrench, and the Certus quartz wrench didn't work for some reason. But this one from Buildcraft does. It's a simple gear with some iron, and you just right click on it with that. And actually, I might have enough. I don't think I need too much for this to. I need one pipe. Technically I need more. But to do what I needed to do, one pipe should be enough. There we go. And because we're passively... You have water because I was testing you before, but to continue to have water, you're going to need these upgrades. And I don't even know if this is going to be enough. If not, you know, I'll make some more. So we are currently passing water into this guy right here. He is currently offline. So he's technically a passive, but because we have these two ports on the side, it makes it an actively cooled reactor. And even though it's actively cooled, I put in enderium inside. I wanted to see if that might possibly boost our little bit of energy output. Not 100% sure. But the big thing right now for having a actively cooled reactor means you have to make a turbine. Okay. This is a turbine. It's made out of these different types of blocks. So turbine glass is just turbine housing with, so you have turbine housing in the middle with turbine glass on the sides. Turbine controller, however, these are other things that we're going to need. So glass, turbine housing is cyanide, which is why we were running our other reactors to get some of that. So I found out, yeah, you can just mix it with sand. That's great to know now. So that's how you make the glass and the housing. The controller is plutonium, which we saw how to, we have a cyanide reprocessor and a diamond. Power port is this housing with redstone. Fluid port is the same as the other fluid port. Reactor bearing is 3 diamonds and the housing. Computer port, don't know if I'll need this one or not, but it's housing with ingots, and there's a turbine reactor shaft and a turbine rotor shaft, which are hard to see with my resource pack, but they are there. And the bearing also has a rotor shaft and a rotor, or turbine rotor shafts, 2 of them. Which, when you're first making them, you're like, huh? At least I was. And then, to make the rotor shaft, super simple. Iron, cyanide, iron. And then a rotor blade is iron, iron, cyanide. So that's why we were doing all the processing stuff before. And this guy right here should be 7 tall. Okay? And that's on purpose. So, we will actually start by putting in some of our things. So I'm going to have our fluid ports here. Oop, oop. I'm going to need to grab more pipe because the pipes need to come in. And let me grab that wrench out real quick so I can show you guys how super simple it is to switch. So that's red's going in, blue's going out, so I'm going to send the blue down. So I will put that back away. Very nice. Our power port is, I think I'm having the power port go right here, if I recall correctly. Because then I have power. I have the turbine one, that's right. So we'll see, and then reactor bearing. Reactor bearing I should be able to put right here. And then put the, not the rotor blades, but the rotor shaft. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then we're going to take these ludicrous blocks. And this is going to be our coil. And like I said, I think I did maths with having 2 coils. So we're 1 block closer. Do you go? Oh, you go into ingots. Are you ingots used for anything? Absolutely not. Okay. So put you back. Then we have rotor blades, which you're not going to go there. You're going to go here. So if I did my math correctly, which I highly doubt I did, but yep, all of the blades, all of the blades, 20 blades in all, guys. This was going to be the energy output that I was looking for, and then turbine power tap goes right there. And then do I have any turbine glass on me? That is the question. I don't think so. Nope. But we're going to need to do this other thing first. Ah, buttons! We'll just grab this housing right here and plop her in. Yes, okay. So she is 100% complete-ish, guys. Let us go and get some transfer pipe, because we will need that. And then we're going to turn around. So let's head on home. And I couldn't find my transfer pipe earlier, so I'm going to take one last look through everything. See if I can find hidden transfer pipes somewhere. Nope, nothing there. Can't seem to find where I put all my transfer pipes. Because I had like a small retaining stack. And they're just missing now. I'll check one more. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to have to make some. That's not too bad with the resources we currently have. So transfer. Let's go back one. This. Okay, so we need stone slabbage. Stone. Stone. Stone slabbage. That's more than enough. Steel. Okay. And then, oh, we have redstone right there, so we'll grab that. And we need some glass. Gonna have to smelt up some glass here. That's good to know. Okay. I'll just grab 3. That should be plenty. And let us head back over to a nuclear power plant. Okay. And let us hook these 2 things up. Pop, pop, pop. And up straight here. Pop. That's not. Pop, 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 pa-da! Alright, Oh, looking nice, guys. Looking very nice. Alright, so let's go over here. Pumper full of fuel. Oh, oh, okay. Um, um, oh, oh, I'm lost for words. Was not expecting to use all of that. I expected to have like half a stack left in here. Holy cow. Oh, I'm kind of scared to turn this on. Oh, I'm so scared. That's so many resources. We have 30 fuel rods. Oh, let's type some junk in here. Get that out of here. Oh, oh, I'm so scared all of a sudden. Oh, do I have enough water? Oh, I'm so scared. All right, we got a nice. Okay. Whew. Okay, we're putting out our consumption. All right, engage coils. Activate turbine. What? No! That's steam coming out. You're both turned on. We have steam. Steam should be coming in. Steam, why are you not coming in? Preserve all exhaust fluids. Turbine will slower output. No, vent. Vent overflow. No, we want that. No, we want that. That can't go up or down. What is missing? Why are you... I don't know what's going on. We're gonna deactivate the reactor because we'll keep the steam. Ah, I'm gonna figure this out, guys, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, we're back and we're coming down here to Webby's little thing over here where he has some of this Ender IO stuff. Okay, apparently it takes 4 to make 1 fused quartz. Okay, that's good to know. Kind of expensive, but we're going to try... No, we have a crafting bench here. We do. We're going to try and do a little something something with these things. Ender fluid conduit, which gives 200 megabytes per tick, so that should be okay. And then let us go back to the nuclear power plant. Nuclear power, here we go. And the reason I made 2 is just so that I can have both of them come up looking the same. When I was doing this in test, because yes, I do test things, I built them right next to each other. But the reason these aren't next to each other is because of how I want it to look. That's basically the only... Oh, there we go, we have steam. We have steam. That's good to know. Which means... Oh, these won't connect though. Alright, well, I guess we use the transfer pipes for these then. And I'm not too worried about that because I'm not using the overflow for anything very specific. But there we go. I don't understand why it can pump the water but not the steam. Anyway, we should be out of steam here. Oh, activate the reactor. And there we go. Water's keeping up, steam's keeping up. Let me take a look to see. This is pumping out 8,000. That's still... That's for... let's take a look. Okay, so that definitely suffered. So we will put these back in there. And it looks like for our current size reactor, it's gonna go, but we're good. You'll be good. We'll be fine. Steam. Looks like it's pumping out at a decent rate. We have no energy there. That's ridiculous. And let's see if I can match this up here. So we have 800 millibuckets per tick. So let's try and get... Let's get this down to 800. And after I get there, I want to do a control shift down to 800 and see what we get. Shift to do it by 10. Because I want to tap it out just where we're getting at a rotor speed, right around 1800. So we're a little high right now, but I think we might be able to... It might come down since I took this down. And can we... Yeah, that's not going anywhere, so that's an issue. But we're good there, so that's good. That looks cool. Gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with that. We're doing 5,000 RF a tick, which is fantastic. We're already full here. Wow. Let's decrease it by another. Ooh, okay. Okay, so now we've got steam to keep. Do I not have enough rotor blades in there, or what? I don't know. I kind of want to break this, kind of don't. Yeah, let's break it. We broke our machine. Just straight up stopped. Because I want to see if I can go put this on top. I should be able to. This is just like another side. And then, because we broke it, that means it's going to restart with the whole... Okay, so yes, that does allow me to put that on top, which is excellent. And our consumption right now is a little ridiculous, so let's go ahead and plop in some of these guys. So we can decrease our consumption rate. And we're going to have to come back around and name all these things, guys, because we're going to try and put in a computer port and do all this fun stuff. Now we're at 700, which isn't too bad, but we have decreased our intake, which is good. 700 matches now, which is good. And we're gaining speed. Cool. So that's really awesome. But we're going to be making all this power with nothing to do with it for now. So, yeah, that's really cool. Too bad I don't have any tesseracts or anything like that. Let's see if we have any power. Quarry speed, quarry pump. It's all quarry stuff. Generators. We don't need generators. We have the generator. That requires... Okay. Never saw that before. Telepath. I don't see. That's all Galactic Craft stuff. That's all extra utilities. Ender IO. Maybe there's something in here. Powered light. Spawners. Power buffer. What are the other things called that we currently have? And I just wanted to go at this thing real quick. We're gonna max out the speed again. But let's go ahead and deactivate the turbine. We'll go ahead and deactivate this because we don't need either of these on right now. Let's take a look to see how much waste we collected. Not too much, okay. But yeah, we have max power in here already. We already have 10,000, and this thing creates power at an unseemingly rate. So let's go ahead and head home real quick. So if we can see and figure out what those machines are called. Because we have some of them, but not a lot of power storage. If I go with the Ender IO stuff, then it's just like, okay. Capacitor bank, that's what it's called. So if I type in bank, what does that give us? That gives us all of these. Which, I mean, we can make the vibrant ones, which holds 25 million RF, which is 5 times bigger than this. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 100,000, 5 million. That's million. That's basic. Oh, the basic capacitor, which is above. Okay, yeah. So there's that, but maybe I don't know. Does you need 2 capacitor? Oh, you can upgrade the 2 capacitor banks, but why would you do that when you can just go? No, you want this one. And make a. It's not too it's expensive, but it's not super expensive, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I finally made that, and this episode's getting kind of long because of all the stupid derping around I was doing. So next time we're going to be working with these laboratory blocks and making the place look a bit nicer and more habitable. So, until next time, guys, take care. Bye.